Hello, everybody. I'm Tatiana Carrion, and today I will talk about EFL teaching context. Well, before the start, I would like to tell you that I chose this context because it is the context in which I work. So let's jump right in. First of all, teaching in an EFL context refers to teaching the language as an additional language in a non-English speaking country. That means that we don't need to be in an English country to learn English or to teach. But what are the importance of the language? Well, English has an important role in the global context, seeing it provides many benefits such as global communication, and I think it is the most important of all of them. With more than 1.5 billion speakers worldwide, English is the most widely spoken language. English proficiency is essential for accessing education, employment opportunities, and connecting with people from diverse backgrounds. And now we have social media, for example, to do that. But what are TFL principles? Understanding learners' needs, focus and communication, implementing communicative approaches, developing communicative competence, and intercultural competence. So, before to go, I would like to give some key concepts that I think are very important for us. Motivation, of course, of our students, that it is the desire, willingness, and enthusiasm that energize goal-directed behavior. And it is when someone is highly motivated, that will work hard to meet their goals. They are active, responsible, and inspired. And I think that it has to be with the intrinsically motivation, for example, and not like you are forced or they are forced to learn. Engagement is the amount of attention, optimism, and passion that someone brings to an activity. When students are engaged, they show curiosity, participate activity, and do their best. For example, we can engage our students with games. And the last one, fostering, that is encouraging or promoting development, supporting something to increase. Well, we have to be there to support our students. What are the characteristics of EFL? It has no internal function in the learner's country, of course. It is used to communicate with other speakers, and it is formally taught in schooling settings, like, for example, I work. But what are the objectives? Number one, communicative competence. Use the language for a range of different purposes and functions, such as access to education, employment opportunities, and connecting people that are the most important, I can say. Text and media competence, which make meaning of a variety of text, integrating digital learning and AI. In this case, for example, we are in a globalized world, so we need to do that. And the use of tools to help us to improve our teaching and help to support our students to learn better. Intercultural competence, awareness and respect for other cultures. Of course, teaching from an intercultural perspective. It involves integrating diverse cultural backgrounds, language perspectives into the curriculum to foster understanding and communication, rather than just treating culture as fixed information. This approach emphasizes building students' intercultural competence, encouraging them to reflect on their own identities while engaging with others. Here I have two examples. We were celebrating a festival on October 30th, and we not only choose the Ecuadorian culture, uh, we celebrate, for example, Japanese, Chinese, Brazilian, and Ecuadorian celebrations, and Mexican celebrations about the Day of the Dead. So we can reflect on our identities and our students too. Methodological competence support students to become successful language learners. Teachers' ability to blend theoretical knowledge with practical classroom techniques to foster communicative proficiency. Key aspects include implemented learning-centered approaches, for example, task-based learning, creating authentic task-oriented activities, managing learner autonomy, and utilizing reflective practice to optimize language acquisition. So I think that we as teachers, we have to reflect about how we teach our students and how can we improve to teach in a better way. But what are the intentions? The intentions of EFL teaching context is increase and develop the skill to communicate with other English speakers, awakening learners' consciousness, abilities, and creating positive engagement to support intrinsic motivation to learn English. As I said before, intrinsic motivation. The desire to communicate and share ideas, of course. What are the methodologies? Communicative learning teaching, task-based learning, project-based learning, and could be more, but I think that are the most important. Learner-centered approach teaching methodologies should reflect and respond to learners' strengths and challenges and facilitate the process of learning by supporting learners' motivation for and engagement with learning. So, as a teachers, we need to reflect, as I said before, and support the strengths and challenges of our students and facilitate the process of their learning. That's all. Thank you for watching me. Goodbye.